What's up, fight fans? It's the TST Alyas here, back again with another banger. And today we're with a returning guest, but not just any returning guest. He is back at Junior Flyweight. He is the special one, coming off an impressive, quick win after a year. Please welcome Mr. Sivenathi Nontshinga. Sive, how you doing today, bro?
Brother, I feel good. Feel strong. You know, feels great to be here once again because like we managed to tell everybody the preparations, what we're going through. Where we come from. The challenges, trials and tribulations that we went through. And yeah, man. So they deserve to get the results at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? So like yeah, man, feels good to be here. I can say I'm healthy, fit mentally, spiritually and physically, and yeah, man, I managed to keep my promise.
Absolutely. And
So,
let's just get straight into it because Saturday night you beat Sunday Kawali, second round KO, man. Impressive, didn't take any damage, man. Talk to me about that performance.
bro, I told you about the plan was to get inside the ring and demolish him. But I told you that we don't underestimate him because boxing is unpredictable at the end of the day. So like that's why I decided to stay in tight defense and just implement the plan because that was the aim to get inside the square and showcase our capabilities that now we are ready to become true champion for the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And in that fight, in that 2 rounds, you really showed that, there's levels to this game. The experience,
So,
kind of, just the feints, kind of controlling the ring, but it was the timing of the right hand was the money shot in those first 2 rounds, knocking him down, in the first round, hurting him with the overhand right that set up, those two left hooks. And then in the second round, you caught him again with an overhand and it was lights out. So, what did you see, early in the fight that you knew that could be like the money shot to finish it?
bro, I know I have a good and strong right hand. You know what I mean? That's how I managed to drop Hector Flores when I became the youngest world champion here in South Africa. That's how I managed to knock out Great Imperial for me. That's how I managed to drop Sugar Knob when I was defending my title. So I knew that I have a strong right hand and yeah, man, let me just polish it before me and make sure that all weapons are ready. You get what I mean? And yeah, man, as I said, we didn't underestimate him. The plan, we managed to stick on the game plan, bro, because the game plan was like not to get clumsy, was to, as you said, that there's levels in this game. So we had to make sure that we evaluate everything and then get inside the ring and implement the plan in a proper way, bro, without being under pressure just because of inactivity and all that, you know? So yeah, man, it was to get inside the ring and demolish him with that big right hand. So it was not difficult for me. It was not at all.
For sure. And this was your first fight back in over a
So
year. I know that, you wanted to get rounds in, but you got the job done early. Aside from, getting a win, being back in the win column, what was the biggest thing you wanted to, take away or accomplish in this fight?
I can never lie to you. I just wanted to step inside the ring and get myself active. Because, like, I believe it's more than 12 months now, which is inactivity. So, even on the rankings now, they managed to drop us. Before me, Ring Magazine, IPF, before me. So, the aim was to get inside the ring, man, and showcase that the special one is still alive and he's still the special one. You feel me? And yeah, man, judging from the results and the fight, Yeah, indeed, especially when it's still there.
For sure. And on the commentary, I guess you had, obviously two other South African great boxers on the commentary, Hetke
So,
Butler and Pumalele Kafu. How did it
yeah.
feel, to kind of put on that crazy performance in front of those people?
Can I tell you something?
Of course.
Heike Partner was there for me since day one, bro. When I came in Johannesburg, it's a foreign province. I was born in Eastern Cape, I mean Gauteng province, which is far away from home, plus minus 1,200 miles away from home. So it means a lot to me, bro. And heck, he's our legend, and we look up to him because he managed to become unified champion, bring the Ring magazine, and he showed us that everything is possible. Kumelela Tafu is my brother. We grew up together, we fought in amateur ratings. You feel me? And it's all love, bro. It's all love. So to me, it was a stepping stone. I still want more. I'm still hungry, and it humbled me, bro. I had to relate with people and be down, not being a star, but being a person that can be able to just relate to people, bro, and showcase skills and showcase like other young kids. You feel me? The youth of South African boxing or South African boxing fraternity as a whole that it is possible. You don't have to go anywhere like else to make your dream come true. You get what I mean? If you believe in yourself, still anything can come all together into place. So yeah.
Absolutely. And with there being so much time in between, this fight and the Yabuki fight, what was the biggest difference you saw in yourself, of this version of Sive compared to the one a year ago?
Ah, bro, I'm old now. I'm old. I'm the sport of boxing gave me an experience. Fighting with your booty, bro. Those are the big boys, bro. You get what I mean? And even now he's fighting against Felix Alvarado, of which I was supposed to fight Felix Alvarado when I won elimination back in 2021. So I just knew myself that I'm in the right path. You know what I mean? And I mustn't take any opportunity for granted, bro. And because, as I said, the stepping stone, that's the only way to climb up to the world rankings. So yeah, man, it meant a lot to me, man. Let's give credit to Sunday Kiwale for making the fight happen and be able to come with this team all the way from Tanzania. Um, here, being able to come here in my country, South Africa, and 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 bring a good fight, good clean fight, bro, me being able to be healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically means a lot, bro. I don't lie. So yeah, man. All I can say is Sivenathi is old now. He's a young adult. You know, you get what I mean. He's a young adult, and yeah, man. The win makes me so humble, bro. I feel so humble right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're getting to the end of 2025 and you ended it on a high note, and you've talked about it before about, kind of what you had to go through, to get to this point, to get to this comeback win and start the comeback. So when you look back at the year, what do you think of it?
Um, bro, nothing much happened this year, nah, because I was inactive for like the whole year, bro. So, like as I said, that it's more than 12 months. I haven't been inside the ring. You get what I mean? To me, that's a blessing, bro. All I need to do is just to be grateful and and give credit to my team, bro. Hotbox gym. You get what I mean? Where champions are made. You feel me? And give credit to Colin Nathan, bro. That's my pops, my father, for being there since day one, bro. And you guys for giving us such platforms to express ourselves. You get what I mean? That's how we grow. Yeah, we need more interactions. You get what I mean? And have such positive conversations. You get what I mean? And it's how we grow. Yeah, at the end of the day, sport of boxing is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. Not anybody can be a boxer, but each and everyone can be a soccer player. You get what I mean? Everybody can be a rugby player. So yeah, man, it just humbles me, bro. This moment, I feel so down.
Absolutely. With this win, the comeback really starts. You know what I mean? Back to coming a three-time, junior flyweight champion. Is it now time, to look at 2026 and kind of think about, traveling overseas and getting back into the world rankings?
100%, bro. That was the aim since the day one. When you're a young kid and you go first day you go to the gymnasium, you want a gold medal on amateur rankings. You want national gold medal is your whole okay district maybe because we have provinces here in South Africa. You get what I mean? You want to represent your own province, your own region, your own district, and then you want to represent your own country. And then you want to showcase your skills there in world rankings, whereas now you know that everybody's watching. You know me? So like, yeah, man. I feel grateful. I feel blessed. You know, because like now simply means that there's something that I'm doing right. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to get back to my throne. You feel me? The dream is still the same. The aim, the vision, the mission, still the same. It will never change, bro. We still want to pave a way for each and every young kid from the ghetto, which is where I come from. Even if I manage to pull through and being able to take out my family from such situations, bro, and but I still want to represent them because that's me. That's what made me. That's what made Sivenathi Nontshinga. You feel me? So yeah, I still want to become undisputed world champion, unified champion, and I don't mean to be cocky, but I just want to say this out loud with full confidence that the special one is back. You feel me? He's back.
Absolutely. And talking about that, four world champions at
Mm.
108 pounds, a lot of great matches that could be made.
So,
Is there a specific champion that you want to go after first?
can I tell you, bro? Not really, but I want to face all the best boxers. You feel me? I want to face all the champions. I want to step inside the ring and bring my A game, bro. Bring what I have, what I've learned for past 8 years of my life that I've managed to sacrifice in this sport of boxing. I want big fights. You feel me? And hopefully next one will come on board. I know that, and I have a strong team, bro. Your Heki Butlers, your Mugutis, like you feel me? So the stigma is still there, bro. And I've managed to find myself once again. You know what I mean? So I cannot say there's a boxer that is like specified that uh we're looking to fight for his title or whatever. But I want to claim, I want to take everything, and I want to take over. The attitude is still the same. I'm still down to earth. Can never change. But all I can say is The special one is back once again.
Absolutely. And Sive, this is your second
Yes.
time on the show, and what I like to do with my guests is I like to play a game with them if you want, if you don't mind. You down for that?
I don't mind at all.
All right. So this game, we're going to blind rank boxers from South Africa.
My
Is
number one, Rian Bungu,
mm,
because managed to defend his IPF title 13 times. Brian Michel,
mm-hmm,
you feel me? Um, Baby Check the late, Baby Check Patlala.
mm-hmm,
Um, okay, cool. Silence Mabuza. Lastly but not least, Heki Butler.
mm.
Because I can't afford not to count him because I believe if I can reflect when I was fighting, first time I was fighting the world title, Heki was there with his experience and he helped me a lot. And I managed to climb through thick and thin because I was a nobody. I had only 9 fights, but I managed to become first boxer with least fights of telling to become a world champion here in my country. So happy partner deserves to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say this about Butler and Matlala. They really, in terms of the lower weight classes, they really
Mhm.
pushed the envelope and put South Africa on the map. So like I'm glad
See,
you said that. And when I was looking at South African boxers, there's so many names that you didn't mention because there's just so many names. Like obviously like there's also Zolani Tete that you know that was there as well. And you know I think I with at least with my platform, like I want to at least give the exposure to you guys in the States because there is a lot of talent that comes out of not just South Africa, but the continent of Africa as well. So like, yeah, so I appreciate that. And that was, blind ranking boxers coming out of South Africa. So Sive, thank you very much for that. Before I let you go, do you have a message for your fans going into 2026?
100%, bro. 100%. Ain't no way that I don't have any message to my fans, bro. All I want to say is they must know that I appreciate them. They made me. You feel me? There's no special one without them. You feel me? And I feel blessed and down to earth to even have such people that are able to stick with me, you feel me, through bad times, through good times. They're still here with me, and they're making sure that they pick me up when I'm down. You feel me? And yeah, man, they must know that they are my family. You feel me? I don't like telling my people friends. I always say those are the special people because I'm the special one. Yeah, man. I just want to let them know that I'm grateful, and I feel like this is the beginning of Sivenathi Nontshinga. I haven't even reached my prime, bro. I'm only 26 years old. You get what I mean? But I've already achieved a lot. Yeah, I'm in the sport of boxing. I've already managed to break a lot of chains. In the industry, in our country. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, they mean a lot to me, and I love them so much, bro. That's what I want to say to them. And 2026, back in the mix again, baby. And we're gonna come back with a bang, and once again we'll be crowned Titan champion of the world.
The special one is back. Sivenate Nontshinga, thank you so much once again for taking the time out to talk to me. Congratulations on your win, and I look forward to watching you in 2026.
My brother, full down to earth for having me on the platform. It's always good vibes positive vibes. You know what I mean? And looking forward to come back again, holding my belts and say we're here, we're having this chat together, and and then now we managed to bring belts again. You know what I mean? And we're there. You feel me? So like, yeah, thank you so much, man. May the mighty Lord Jesus, Jesus Christ bless you, man. Because like, hey, as I said, there's no such platforms that other boxers can just express themselves how they feel, talk the talk and walk the walk and feel comfortable. You feel me? To express each and everything. So like, yeah, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. And my last message, you giving me all this praise, but I got to give you praise as well because, the 2020s boxing has started to thrive as a sport. It's back. And, South African boxing is thriving. A lot more fighters are getting world exposure, but it all starts with the special one, Sivenathi Nontshinga. So thank you so much for not only, going on my platform, but thank you for, pushing the next generation of your countrymen and inspiring others, to push to be the best that they can be.
Power to that, my brother. That's the aim. Always been the aim. Yeah, we're not doing this for us because we know that there are other skilled boxes um, that don't get opportunities. So it would be just so unfair if we can make everything about us, bro. You get what I mean? Especially if we manage to maneuver and manage to get such big opportunities. You feel me? To have conversation with you feel me? With people that respect the sport and love the sport and with such great platforms. You feel me? So we have to make sure and that we shine light upon our people. Go back where we come from, and yeah, man, and bless our people, bro. That's the least that I could do at this moment. You feel me? I'm a South African flagship fighter, so I have to raise the flag high. So yeah, man, thank you so much.